Hello and welcome back. Today I have another frequency counter. It has been a while because in the past I had many of them, and but now I found one and I really wanted to have it already for a long time. From the first time I saw pictures of it, I really was trying to look for one, and I found one. Which was affordable also, because of course you can find them, but I also want to pay a reasonable amount. And which one is it? It is the Philips and Fluke. So some of these have Philips on it, and some of them have Fluke on it. With Fluke, it looks a little more tighter because the font is nicer. But it is the PM6685, and it is a two-channel frequency counter. The first channel goes to 300 megahertz, that is the small one, and then you can buy different prescalers, and then it can go a lot higher. I think the standard prescaler for from Philips Fluke is that it goes up to 2.7 gigahertz, which is a lot, but this one has an aftermarket prescaler, and that is I think it's from Eastern Europe, Romania, Bulgaria, and it is Koyotech, and this one goes up to 8 gigahertz. So now you have a proper counter. Does it make sense to have it in that high of a frequency? Yes, because I will show you it has a lot of digits. We're also gonna open it. This was a bit of a surprise, by the way. It's super long, but yeah, let's have a closer look. And here it is from the front. And as you can see here, it says PM and Philips. And I think if it's from Fluke, then it says here first Fluke, and then with a very nice square font. But I was already very glad that I found this one, so that's okay. Here in the top you can see that this was the alliance between Fluke and Philips in that time. And this is already nice because it's already started to be white. And I think I had one frequency counter before. I don't know exact that number, if it was the 6662, I think. That one I sold again. It was a smaller one, just a normal display, no backlight. But look at this. And maybe if we can do a self-test, we can see how many there are. It should be possible to do a test. Here it goes. Well, it still needs to heat up. We're going to see what other options are in, because I saw in the back, I saw there is also an option here, the 9690, and I'm not sure what it is. So it could be like a special oscillator, or well, or it is just a prescaler that because it is in that I selected that one. I'm not sure, but this is not an official Philips Fluke, but it seems to be good quality. I read a little bit about it, but you can see it has a lot of digits, which is quite cool, and the backlight is also nice. Yeah, I really think it's a beauty with a nice backlight. It's very clear. It's very good to see. And well, we're going to open it, and also we're going to improve a little bit. There are a little bit scratches. You can't see it now. I think it's plastic, otherwise it wouldn't be scratched, I think. Now we'll try to polish that also out. Let me try if I can show you that. You see now when the display is off, you can see all these minor scratches, and it's not dirt, it is really just a little bit scratched. Yeah, here you can see even better. So I want to try to fix that to make it look even better. And there is, of course, it is a little bit dirty, but not too bad. It looks actually quite good. And we have retract. The fits can just go. That is nice. In the back, there is no GPIB port. That option is not there. There is a 10 MHz out, so this is great if you want to adjust the oscillator that's inside, we can adjust that with compared to my GPSDO. And there's a reference in, so we can also put 10 megahertz in, and maybe even other frequencies also I didn't reach yet, but usually it's 10. And we have here an external arm. I'm not exactly what that is, but I'm going to play with these two. So let's see how good this frequency counter is, if it even functions. I'm on the frequency A, so that's port A, that goes from 10 Hz up to 300 megahertz. I see I can do 12 volt RMS in it on 50 ohms, and even on 1 mega ohm it can be 350 volts peak. So I will not go above 5 or 3 and a bit, so that should not be a problem. And this is my reference, so it should say exactly 10, and if it doesn't, it means that the internal oscillator is a little bit off, and that seems to be, it is counting less, so that means that the oscillator is a bit high, but it is still heating, as you can see. So we can measure the output and display that on the other counter. Oh, I need BNC for that. Where is that? Here. 10 megahertz out, so that's my oscillator out. And I can display that here, and then you will see it is probably high, because this is counting to less. Yes, it is. Yeah, and the difference here, then this one goes to 7. Yeah, it's still heating. Let's run this for a while. Okay, it heated now for a while. What I do see now, that now it is going first too high, because now it is counting too much, and indeed the internal oscillator is now lower. And so let's see if it corrects itself and it goes down again, because sometimes you see it's heating, and then because of the mass of the whole oven, it just shoots a bit over, and then later it comes back. So let's see if it comes back. And I'm looking if I see somewhere an indication that the oven is heated up or not, but I don't see anything. I see channel 1 blinking, but it's maybe because channel 1 is selected, so I don't see a light somewhere that indicates that that the oven is ready. But we're just going to wait and see. Okay, I think it is stabilized. This is jumping from 222 up to 227, 228, and it goes in between, so it's now just stabilizing here. We also see it's almost stable, and it probably is stable in the long run. So if we do, I'm now at 200 milliseconds, I think. So what if we do now 2 seconds? Then it will stabilize more, because then you're just averaging out a bit more. So that seems to work. That is just a little bit adjustment, but I will use it on the external reference anyway. So, and then it will absolutely be perfect. I can show you that also if I connect external reference to it. So, and then I need to switch it over to external reference. You can still see both meters. Okay, external reference. Here we go. Puff, spot on. Perfect with external ref. But I also want the internal oscillator to be good. Okay, let's see if we can open it, what it looks like from the inside. Let's see. Usually it is 2 in the back. It is a Torx like correct one. They seem to have a little bit of a different color. And oh, this is 3D printed. All smart. It looks very similar. Okay. No, it doesn't go out. Here are also 2 screws. One in the front. Another one. And another one. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, look at that. Oh, that looks like a big oven. That's why it took a while. Oh, that is that option. That is that option 9690. 9690. This is the crystal oscillator. But it has an old oven inside because it took a while before it stabilized. And here is a little internal one. That is the standard. I will zoom in a bit more. It looks pretty cool inside, by the way. It is almost new inside. Wow. Then we have here the extra module. It's also crystal oscillator, but apparently this is a more precise one with a little trimmer here. And this is the standard. I zoom in a bit more. Here we have the standard 10 MHz, and then this here, it's the advanced. Here we have the pre-scaler, the side module, the C channel, and if we turn it over, we can see here it is the official from Cardiotech, the 8 GHz pre-scaler. And they really used a proper cable as well for these high frequencies. Super cool. You can even fit some extra options here. Not sure what that is. Power supply, nicely shielded. It all looks super nice and clean. It's not dusty at all. The bottom also doesn't look like someone worked on it. Yeah, maybe this here. But that's the only place. What is that? Well, the front here is not plastic. It is white, but it's painted because it's all aluminium. So that is properly done. And it seems that I'm not sure how it is connected with the BNC, but this cable we can just unscrew. You don't see too much, but this I can just unscrew. Now, then that is loose. This cable I can probably unplug. Here it seems stuck, but here it seems plug. Now let me carefully try to do that. Maybe I will have more space later if I completely untie that. I don't know if the BNC is if the BNC will slide out or not. I don't see a screw here. No, let's just see what happens. Is it the same size? Yes, it seems to be. Okay. Seems it just goes, yeah. Let me get my anti-static bracelet. Most of the time I forget, and this device can be sensitive, so let me just. And it seems it just goes out here, and it is not stuck to anything, no. So it is only to this cable, and the cable looks like it can go. Yes, 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 yes. Here it is. Romania is the Kojo Tech Romania. Okay. Well, let's try to open this because I want to try to see if we can make this a bit better. The front is clean. It's just that the glass is not. It's also Torx. It looks a lot smaller. Well, it doesn't seem it's only the display plastic right here. This is damaged. You can see little scratches here. But also on the display itself, on the glass. So I'm not sure if I will be able to fix that. Well, the buttons all respond very well, so I'm not going to touch too much the buttons. Because if there is a little graphite still, then it is okay there. So I won't do anything there. The buttons all look clean, so I can just clean it a bit. But this all seems good. I'm just gonna try to get the scratches out a little bit. So how I do that is just with a little brush cleaner. And it's like a polish. And usually that makes it better. So I'm just going to put a little brush cleaner on the cloth. And hopefully I don't make a terrible mess. And I also don't want to take the display out of this. So I'm just hoping that if it was a dirt or little scratches that it will go. Well, it indeed seems to have improved the fractional. In the middle it's already better. So that works. I just need to continue a bit more. Okay, that was some work, but it has improved a lot. So we need to put the plug back. Okay, that's that. Then try to stick the BNC to the front. And while the oven is heating, look at it, how bright is the display. So, well, I think it's stable now. So now we're slowly going to adjust it. And there is this 10 turn. So hopefully so that one needs to go to 10 and this one needs to go down. Oh, it works very nice with the 10 turn, I must say. I think this is as good as sketched because it is 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, and sometimes a 1. So this is just the oven going up and down, up and down. Yeah, here also, look at this. Okay, this is the result. You can see the display is a lot more clear. All the scratches have disappeared and it's really well readable. And what I like to do is now we know, okay, the first input works, sensitivity settings you can do, and that all works. I like to see the prescaler, if it is really on the B channel, if it really goes to 8 gigahertz, and I do have this little WBSG1 signal generator from BG7 TBL, and that should go to 8, so let's see if that happens. Okay, let's try to switch over to the C channel and put some signal in it. I'm here at 190 megahertz. And it should start to work from 100. So C channel, let's put some signal. It should be 190. Well, it is. Wow. Okay, I think this one is visible, this one is not. So I will try to go a bit higher, 290. And the A channel goes to 300. So that's why we are on the other channel. 390, no problem. Let's go to 990. Okay, we have that last digit. And I'm running up external reference. So, okay, maybe. Go. Yeah, I like that extra digit, to be honest. Okay, well, let's go a bit higher. Let's go to 1. Two gigahertz. Here we are. 2. How many digits we have still? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 digits still. I can put the sensitivity a bit higher, maybe. Okay, it was sensitivity problem. Okay, no. Let's go to 3. Yes, 4, 5, 6. Cool. 7. It is not doing 8. Yeah, that could be in the higher frequencies. Can I put more sensitivity? No. .7 is the max. Wow, that was super cool. I always wanted to have this meter and now I have it, and the condition is very good. And there are little spots still, but that is just because it's scratched, so it's where the paint is off. It's not because it's dirty. And if you are seeing, the front is now almost spotless and all the scratches are out. I'm really happy with the result. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you next time.